Welcome back. And over the years, KVOA has seen many journalists hone their craft right here at the station. But in some cases, they came as a team.
That's right. Anchor and reporter Russ Lewis and then producer Sally Ramirez may have fallen in love in El Paso, but it was here in Tucson where they say they became a power couple in life.
I came to Tucson at KVOA in the spring of 1990.
We were dating at the time in El Paso, and I was hoping to get a reporter job in Tucson, and I was hired as well. So off I came. I think it was early 1991.
While they may have first thought about just getting jobs at the same place, they soon realized just how fortunate they were to land at KVOA.
Walking into KVOA, I knew immediately, and I think you did too, that we were surrounded by great people, very good at whatever job they had there. That newsroom was loaded with a very good journalist.
Russ Lewis, Savannah Guthrie.
Surrounded by those good journalists, Russ and Sally say they learned how to become even better at being successful in both their personal and working lives together.
We learned how to be professionals there working in the same place, and we went on to work in many newsrooms in many cities together.
Yeah. You know, the first show I ever produced was the first show Russ ever anchored, and it was in El Paso before coming to Tucson. So we already had not only the personal relationship, but we had the professional relationship of a producer and an anchor, and that never left.
Russ would move on to Sacramento in 1996, where they would marry, before landing at KGW in Portland with Sally. There they would start a family, welcoming 2 daughters. As Russ remained behind the camera, Sally worked her way up the corporate ladder, taking on several management roles along the way, including at KHOU in Houston, where Russ would also work.
Hi, everybody. Russ Lewis in the KHOU newsroom just after 2:30 on a Thursday afternoon.
The networks would eventually come calling, with Sally becoming the executive producer for the news with Shepard Smith, before recently being named Senior Vice President of News for NBC Chicago and Telemundo Chicago. As Sally continues to rock the corporate world, Russ decided to retire from broadcasting in 2020 and has since joined the family business developing commercial properties in Portland. Still thriving together in a very tough business, Russ Lewis and Sally Ramirez say they learned what it took to succeed at KVOA.
I look back on that time very fondly. I learned more in those 5+ years, than I did any other stretch in my career.
For me, it absolutely was the place where I grew up, right? I graduated from KVOA to go on to bigger and better because of the people there and the culture.